Hi, and welcome to this edition of MyMetroTV.com Daybreak, first stop to the rest of the weekend. I'm Frederick Knight. Thanks for joining us. We got a great show on tap for you. Coming up this morning, what some are calling Battle of the Ballot. Close to 200 candidates were kicked off the ballot in the upcoming statewide elections. We're going to find out how this occurred and what's going to occur going forward. Also coming up this morning, I'll introduce you to a young lady who's making her mark in a world that's dominated by men. She's a bail bondsman, or should I say bail bondsperson. Also on the way, the MyMetroTV.com Movie Minute and more when we get underway with today's edition of MyMetroTV.com. Daybreak, first stop to the rest of the weekend. I was curious to know how long Michelle had been in the bail bonding business.
I was a bail bondsman for 9.5 years. I was a receptionist. Well, I always was in the bail bonding industry with my brother as a receptionist for about 5 years before I branched out on my own and became a bail bondsman for 9 years.
Okay. Now, having been in the business for 9 years, what kind of changes have you seen as a bondsman?
The high crime rate. When I first came into the business a couple of years ago, it was more of a drug deal, or it was more of a drug charges related, drug related, and criminal domestic violence. As time went on, I saw all different kind of charges people are being charged with, not just drugs, not just criminal domestic violence, but child neglect, alcohol abuse. I've just seen so many different things that people are charged with.
Have you seen any kind of trend as far as how it's changed, the type of people that are typically charged now?
The changes, I would say, would be, it's not only between when I first came in, from ages getting in trouble from 16 years old up until 59 years old. It went down until kids getting in trouble at the age of 12 years old and people up the age of 76 years old. So it doesn't really matter what age you're from, what age range, what color, race, different color, different race, different age.
I know you have other aspirations beyond just being a bail bondsman. What are some of those aspirations?
Well, right now I am currently in school. I have another year to get my bachelor's degree to become a FBI agent. I am going to school for criminal justice with a major in accounting. And as I'm doing that, before I even become an FBI agent, I am working and was working on having a community center. I was working on this for like 2 years now, in getting a community center established for not only children but adults who don't have a place to go after school, or times when they feel that they have nothing else to do. Instead of getting in trouble because of being bored, that they can just come to the community service where we will offer so many different activities instead of getting in trouble.
Okay, and where do you propose to open this?
I am wanting to open it in Clarendon County, Manning, which is 30 minutes away from my local area. I'm stationed in Sumter, South Carolina, and I am going to branch out the community center in Clarendon County, which is considered as Manning.
And tell me, Michelle, if someone were to find themselves in need of your services, how would they get in touch with you?
They can get in contact with me by reaching me on my local number, which is 803-775-8019. Or they can call me toll free, which is 1-877-8-BAIL-11. Again, it's 1-877-8-BAIL, BAIL-11. My office is 290 South Pike, Sumter, South Carolina, 29150. Or you can Google me. I have a website, which is MichelleBB.wmv.com.